Alright, welcome back to more of Cyko Quest. Alright, so we can finish off level 6 in this part. Now that we are very well equipped. This gap, I don't know if you can jump with the feather and hook shot. Oh no, feather and hover boots. Maybe if you jump on the very edge, you might be able to make it, but I guess this was intended just for the hook shot. Yeah, because feather and hover boots, you really get a lot of height. So that's trying to make a gap that, feather hover boots can't cross is actually pretty difficult. I don't need those 8 bombs because I'm already capped out. Kind of easy to miss that map because there's really no clue to finding it, but by this point you should have a... Well, maybe not necessarily the level 2 land. If you do, then you might as well just use that everywhere, because it uses so little magic. This room, stuff those 3s in here. And before you go on further, you again just search the blocks in the room. Another red potion in this corner. Now, the interesting thing about this quest, if you pick up this red one, that's a level 3 potion. You get a level 3 potion right there. And because everything's 75% off, it really costs you almost no money to get a level 3 potion. Because it's, was it 17 now for a red? And you just need to buy 2 level 2s to get level 3. Okay, this room is, I believe, 10 bat robes. Din's fire is, can be helpful for this, but if you actually look at the room very carefully, look at the top of the screen, and you notice those bats don't reach up there. So all you really need to do is just get up here and start camping. Pretty much stall all day on the top of the screen. Probably the only thing that's going to get you are statue fireballs, and they do negligible damage because I can just heal it off. And you just kind of wear down the bat robes, and if you happen to get a clock, that just makes everything moot. I guess we can show what Din's fire would do to this type of room. You pretty much clear up almost everything. Almost guaranteed to get all your magic back. But yeah, you can just stay up here and just wear down all the bat robes, and eventually you just whittle down everything. You might want to remember that for level 8, actually, because that same trick is very helpful there as well. Might as well pick up some more money. I can just jump across the whole gap now, but remember you need the hookshot just to get over here in the first place to get the hover boots. Yeah, this is nice to pick up. Get the level 4 sword. This is, I'm not sure what this is supposed to be. It's like a dark white sword or something. Dark colored one. So this sword does 12 damage, I believe. Enough to take those guys on 2 now. Alright, so this screen... I think the lens would reveal what you need for this. No it doesn't, okay. I think you have to use the hint from the other screen to the left there. Although, you know, since this thing actually shoots out fire, kind of take a guess at it. And then given you need the item from, in this case, level 7 to get to level 8, you know, it makes sense that way. I mean, you're not going to use your candle's not going to burn that big wall of ice down. Alright, so level 8, so we'll get started in this place. This is a very useful tip. Because clocks are permanent, this will prevent you from getting perma-stuck in such rooms. So there you will find an item in this level, in this case that ice hammer, that will actually damage mirror robes, because normally you have to use their own reflected shots. And your first look at blue Wizrobes. And beware, they do more damage. I think even now they still do I think it's a heart and a quarter with a red ring. Normally they only do 2 heart space, now I think they do 5. But then again, this is why you only see them, your first look at them is in level 8. Luckily, HP-wise, they're kind of fragile. I think that was just a compass I picked up. Yeah, before you get that key, just clean out all the garbage around. Okay, you got a mirror robe. That kind of darker shaded one's a mirror robe. I guess that just gives you a clue of what you're going to be getting in this place. But you don't need to take it out. You don't get anything for taking it out. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention the this level 4 sword raises the time you can use your sword beams. So as long as you have at least 75% of your health, you can use sword beams. You know, way too many advantages to this 4/3 sword. Okay, now this wizrobe I have below here is a summoner, and it summons level 3 levers. So yeah, that can get kind of annoying. Luckily, you only need to exit the room and re-enter to get rid of all the levers. If you don't want to be dealing with what, dozens and dozens of them. So, example right here. That's kind of annoying. There's so many lever 3s. Luckily, numbers don't matter because there's still no match for the power of a red candle. Still no match for it. Yeah, practically every room is gonna have blue wizrobes in it. Really trying to make up for some lack of screen time for these guys. This room can get a little bit tricky. You know, you got all blue wizrobes, and probably 10 of them in this room. You just try to find the safest spots you can get in this type of room. See how much damage they do. Luckily my sword beams last longer. Feather is very handy for dodging purposes. So the first thing you gotta pick up here is the mirror shield. And again, you're pretty much gonna run by the start of this level, so you may as well just take the easy warp back to the start. Now I could finish this level off, but I'm gonna go get some more stuff first. Repair a shield. Infinite respawning snow is always nice to have. Infinite money supply here. And you really don't have to do that long. Get all your money back. This screen. Let's get rid of all your garbage around here first. But you need to reflect fireballs onto the statues there. Okay, so we'll step foot into the level 9 area. And those are actually level 4 levers. I thought the 3s were annoying enough. The 4s just take more hits to knock out. But Red Candle still does its job brilliantly. Okay, so here we find a shop that has some good stuff. Bomb bag, that's the biggest quiver. And then just some arrows. Okay, so at least we'll buy this guy. I need 999 rupees on base. 249 now. Now, I'm not going to buy the quiver. And again, I'll show you towards the end of the game why. But I probably will just buy arrows. At least I'll stock myself up on those. Okay, so that white wizard up there, I think, is a Death Knight summoner. I'm not even joking, I think it's a Death Knight summoner. And this screen, you just get to the center here. And you find a little upgrade. This little spinning hammer thing. That is actually a level 4 boomerang. I don't know if that's supposed to be a hammer or an axe. It looks like a hammer. So if you thought the fire boomerang was a cheap enough weapon already, this is much worse. This thing does as much damage as my level 4 sword. Okay, that was weird. That's kind of odd. I don't know, are all those stairs supposed to be real or something? Orange blobs here, and these are your Goma 3s. And really hard to dodge the triple fireballs here. It takes a lot more to get a rhythm of dodging properly. I might as well pick up that super bomb. And this screen will just skip for now. Okay, those are level 4 gorillas. Even worse with their homing boomerangs. Okay, so in here we find another potion shop, and you know, you can see I already have a level 3 potion. That one on the left is a level 4. You know, so baseline's at 600 rupees. So if you're starting from scratch, you might as well go to that other potion shop, get a level 3, because it only cost you what, 34 rupees, something like that, and then just buy another purple here. If you need it, but again, you actually get plenty of potions later on. Right, down here is a chaotic screen full of level 2 splitters. Yeah, this can be a pretty bad room, actually. There's no easy way to tank this either. The big benefit of this boomerang is that it's not only stuns these dark nuts, but damages them on top of it. So maybe just taking through this may not be such a bad idea. Chances are you might actually end up with net gains of health. In this case, I'd have full health. Remember, I started 4 or 5 hearts short already. Pick up that heart piece. But this boomerang is a nasty weapon because, again, it does as much damage as my sword. And not only does it stun dark nuts, it'll damage them on top of it. Eventually it'll get worn down. Alright, that upper right corner is a level 9 and still missing Triforce pieces. I have to actually go back. Nice to have another weapon that's as strong as my sword. So I may as well just go finish off level 7. Might run this part over a little bit because level 8 is going to take a very good while to finish, so you might as well get this level out of the way, because it actually doesn't take too long to finish this. It's actually a pretty small level. And the mirror shield kind of makes this level a little easier, especially the boss. interesting little colors here because they change with depending where you are. Well, at least I can hold more bombs. Pretty much at the 99 capacity now. Okay, so for this room, you actually need a reflected shot. So, you know, again, your wand doesn't work by itself. So the next thing to do is try to push some of these, which I think there are a couple of them you can push. I mean, level 8 isn't that hard to go through, but it's just grinding through room after room of enemies, as you'll see. And some of those rooms actually do take a while to get through. Okay, so we're gonna head on here, and our boss is a fire Gleeok. Now the trick here is to try to get just, you know, basically get far enough into the doorway so that the fire can't get to you. Not sure if I'm far enough in yet. And then just start whittling away at the Gleeoks. Ooh, that's really good. I actually got rid of one of them. Made that a lot easier by getting rid of one of the Gleeoks right away. And more FF7 music there. Now, usually I'm hitting both Gleeoks and, you know, having to wait for a long time just to find an opening to attack. I mean, there I just picked off one Gleeok just like that. It made things a lot easier. Scooping up more cash here. I don't think I really need cash until towards the end. I think I still have some spare money in the overworld. Good way to get some quick cash there. Alright, so making good progress. Next part we will finish off level 8. And probably head towards level 9 afterward. I know I still have part of that bonus dungeon, but I'm going to wait till I get some better stuff from level 9 first. Alright, see you guys later.